Wait, that's got to be kind of shocking for you to be telling thousands of people that. And I mean, rising Phoenix, are you talking about the Leo rising Saturn Phoenix energy? It's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's that Earth Angel energy. And I mean, when you say that they're trying to shoot the Phoenix down, what is that like a threat? Is, is that like a threat? You're telling thousands of people about my energy? Now, when you say Virgo is trying to slaughter the baby or shoot the Phoenix down or whatever we're creating here, when you say that, are you talking about 3-star Virgo in my reviews? Because it was her hackers. It was her 3-star baby hackers. it was her 3-star baby hackers that that decided to leave me a review. She said that. I mean, and then I got an apology. So if I'm getting an apology because of 3-star Virgo baby hackers, but yet that energy is still in the cards about having to stand strong for what? Other people's healing? I I have to stand strong for other people's healing up against 3-star Virgo baby hackers trying to shoot down the rising Phoenix. How does that even make the math? Make the math for me. And I mean, it's what it is. My question is what is the difference between when I say it with unalive magic and all that shit going on in the collective around the Earth Angel energy? What's the difference between when I say it and when a reader is telling thousands of subscribers? It's what it is. Because I would say, the channel starting out, that would be like the baby. That would be like the baby. That would be like a smart light. That'd be like something smart coming to light. And it's what it is. And you're always going to expect dumb half-wits to get in the way of that. Demons don't do God. Demons do God's work with ropes, forks, and fire. That's what it is. That's how they do God's work. They know absolutely nothing about God, so that's fine. But I mean, when you're telling thousands of people that the healer has to stand strong in their 5-star reviews with with baby hackers, with baby hackers in the background doing everything they can to stop something that they can't be a part of. It's just what it is. They need to worry about coming in to their own divine union. If they've been rejected by God, it's redirection or protection, one or the other, right? And I mean, that will be their biggest flex in life, as they were rejected by God, which redirected me. So simple enough. Simple enough. That's what it is. But you got to keep in mind every time I hear y'all say it. That's why I let you say it first, because I've dealt with half-wit doctors standing in their ego on American soil and Dr. Hot Tun all over New Mexico. I mean, it is a deluge, is it not? They say, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, and they manifested it. I can't do anything. When these readers are talking about every time they attack the Earth Angel or the Divine Light with their unalive magic and negative energy, then bad things happen. Okay, so tell them to stop. No, they don't. They want the destruction. They want the lie to keep going because that's what karmics do. It's just what they do. Karmics do, and will tell you that. Well, that's my path in life, is to stop God's plan, and it's what it is. I mean, that's what they'll say. That's what they'll say. But when they say that, you have to ask yourself, who are they? Who are confirmation? Thank you for that. I guess it was 418. Look at the time. Your sign of the times is more important than mine. I'm not wasting my time anymore. And if you want the rest of the story, just go listen to every Pisces tarot reader or divine reader on the planet. That's what it is. It's gone too far. It's gone too far. Let's start off with harmony and balance, because all this was started off in harmony and balance, and people from the past just want to come and stick their grubby little fingers in it. And I mean, the biggest visual image I can give you of we're working with 5-star clients on jinn possession, weird shit going on. The things that these readers are talking about, I'm getting evidence of. So when we're looking into the paranormal, ghosts, whatever, think Ghostbusters, right? And then you get 3-star hackers. Well, okay, so there's the positive to that. Whatever hackers left me a review for Virgo, so what it is, it's either the baby hackers trying to stop something, the competition getting involved, or it's actually Vigo. I, Vigo, have to come out of the picture in Ghostbusters. Back in the painting, Vigo. Back in the painting. That's what it is. Right? Which is this thing. What's the difference between, I say it with a little pizzazz, and when an energy reader is spitting it out to thousands of people? I bet they are mad. They've been exposed. Okay, cool. Quit trying to shoot down the Leo rising Phoenix energy. Leos, let them know how you feel about that. Right? And because they don't have any water in their chart, then they're just basically on fire. And I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about my light triggering their demons, because they can't do an alchemical water and fire sign union. That's what it is. Right? It's a specific birth chart combined with the consciously unconscious human, or the INFJ, that operates in 2 realms of consciousness at the same time, balancing both sides of the brain with a unique birth chart. Simple. Fucking jealousy and envy is going to reign supreme. Oh, Reiki's in his birth chart. That must mean he was born with it. Oh no, maybe she was born with it. Maybe it's May-believe. Maybe it's May-believe. God us all it is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. Ask that I be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time, for myself as well as those that your readings for. Namaste. And that's the thing. If 2 shall see, so shall it be. Every time I hear these readers standing in the truth on my energy doing something good, I'm going to bring it to light. And that's a them problem. At that point, that is a them problem. That is the them problem, because when I'm hearing a reader saying that you've got a Pisces in their south node, Virgo, that's the opposite of Pisces, trying to do everything they can to shoot down a new baby being born, a new creation, a new business, right? And then I get a 3-star review with an apology that it was hackers. Okay, cool. Then that's 3-star Virgo baby hackers, and they need to go on. It's what it is. You can't build with people like that. There's too much jealousy, too much envy, too much trouble going on in the background that's got everyone now wrapped up in the opposite of what we're doing. And says that in my comments. My Pisces is in the south node. Well, cool. That's the opposite of a Pisces in the north node. They're trying to keep Pisces in the south node, trying to shoot down the Leo rising Phoenix. We're creating something, a new creation. He even said it. He said the baby card came out. He was like, you got rising Phoenix energy birthing a new creation with 5-star reviews based on Dolores Cannon's legacy and 2,500-year-old Reiki with a divine union. Something that Pisces has never done on this planet before. Yes, you're going to have to expect some opposition, especially from South Node. Back in the painting, Vigo! All 4 Ghostbusters are trying to blast this 3-star baby hacker. But what's the positive of that? Okay, cool. So all of the tarot community has had hacker issues. Okay, cool. Then Virgo has access to the hackers. She said it. She said it in my reviews. Everybody's love, everybody's light, everybody's health, everybody's wealth is a little wonky. Been a lot of energy harvesting, a lot of da. And it's what it is. I mean, you got to think, anytime you start up a new business, there's going to be some competition. Did we expect it to involve unalive magic? No, but that's just it. If you've got that energy of 3-star Vigo baby hackers, cool, go talk to them about all this unalive magic that's backfiring on people. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. What was it last week? It was the Scorpio in my reviews that I've never worked. All of my sessions are done in person. If you call me and talk to me on the phone and you talk to me about how you need help because you're losing everything due to magic as a tarot reader, okay, witch, It looks like you're responsible for Italy. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. What they put out goes back on them. That's what it is. That's a them problem. That is not a me problem. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews, and we appreciate you, Virgo. Just get back in your own picture. Get back in your own picture. We're dealing with ghosts and the paranormal and shit that you're not even in the right state for, leaving me 3-star reviews that now every tarot reader I've listened to has talked about the demon Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, cool. And that's the energy that these readers are saying. They think they're on their life purpose to go against God, and they are. That's what demons do. Demons rebel against the divine. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. Talking about the earth angels spitting fire at them. I'm thinking I'm being pretty nice. I said stop, no, and don't. And I mean, let's do it. Let's do it the double standard reversal. If I were a woman telling a man, stop, keep your hackers out of my reviews, quit calling and leaving me love messages and shit. We've talked before in the past, and I was gone for a year. I start a new business, and oh God, they want to be a part of that. Oh, they got to be a part of that with their 3-star hackers, their online fuckery that all these energy readers are picking up on, and then they want to play the victim. Oh, it was an accident. I didn't mean it. Cards in the upright. Oh, cool. We'll flip it around. So, okay, cool. These tarot readers telling thousands of people around my birth chart that energy, that's an accident. They didn't mean it. As every Pisces swims over to the Pisces reads and listens to how they're trying to unalive an earth angel in front of Virgo's 3-star baby hackers. Harmony and balance on the situation. Yes, these people are not masters of anything, and they have come up against the master of transmute. I'm an energy worker. What the hell makes them think that they're going to be able to not see me find the positive and the negative in their energies? Yeah, it's so weird that we used to be strange. Yeah, it's just what it is. So we got to grow up sometime. But it is, when I hear a reader saying that you have rising Phoenix energy that is starting something with 5-star reviews, a new baby coming into the situation, and then I've got a continuous, and what it is, it's like when you block them, they just keep coming. So you have to expect it. It's what it is. But however, Vigo and your 3-star baby hackers, please get back in your picture. That is pretty funny, though. It's just what it is. He said they're trying to put an end to the new baby and shoot down the rising Phoenix. Okay, cool. So that's Leo rising Phoenix energy, and they're attacking my business. All right. So my new baby that I'm growing, please, 3-star Virgo baby hackers, please leave my business alone. Mind your own business. Look at that. Health's in the upright. That's what it is. And you got to keep that in mind. That's going to be the shocking truth that comes out, is they can't believe the earth angel's techniques have helped him heal from all of this, unalive magic, voodoo and shit. Okay, great. That's what it is. While I'm healing from the transmutation of Reiki that was the healing power Jesus possessed, they say he turned water into wine. Well, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Looks like God turned Italy into water. So while I'm working on my business, y'all go mind your business in Italy. That's what it is. Initiation or attunement on top of the power. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. There are groups doing graveyard magic trying to unalive an earth angel and return them to source. That was the energy in the cards last night. Okay, cool. Well, I transcended consciousness, got my connection with source to heighten my intuitive abilities, and they put forced action on that, and I just ascended. Okay, well, cool. So now we've got a better connection to source, higher consciousness. Here's my card. That's what it is. I mean, everyone has a connection to source. And that's the thing. The fact that they know QHHT can only be done in person, that's why they attack my business. You got readers talking about women are losing their hair. How many of you have heard that? How many of you readers have heard that? These witches are now losing their hair for playing with the earth angel. How many of you? Let me know in the comments. How many of you that carouse around Tarot Land have heard that? Cool. My old neighbor, a business owner, called me the other day and wanted to know why this woman with a wig was in there starting shit over me. Do you know this woman? She came in with a wig. I'm like, yeah, well, every tarot reader on the planet's talking about women playing with the Earth Angel losing their fucking hair. Yeah, that's what it is. 50-50 chance on whether that shit will grow back or not. That's what it is. And if you look at it in an energetic aspect of the movies, cool, that's their glamour spells backfiring on them. It's magic. We're talking about magic backfiring. So they're doing glamour spells and they're doing beauty spells. Right? And when that energy backfires on them, that's like when the Joker got dipped in the bat in the, if you've never seen the original Batman with Jack Nicholson, that's that energy. He gets on TV and he tells everybody all their cosmetics and shit are going to be. Now, I've already seen like a deodorant, like millions of deodorants were recalled. Right? They're trying to cover that shit up. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Right? I mean, I'm more worried about my business associate calling me wanting to know why women with wigs are in his office trying to start shit between mine and his relationship. Well, that's what happens when you become sick. And that's what we talked about. Well, hey, I went through it when I was starting out. The competition wants to come in. And it's like, yeah, it's just basically what it is. Ego deaths. On the emotional side of things, ego deaths. And that's what it is. You either heal or you get an ego death. Either way, we win. Simple enough. Simple enough. That's what it is. You're either edging God out, working in your ego. And I already knew that starting a business that had anything to do with empaths was going to be a narcissist magnet. That's why we are slamming the door to that. When you do your research on the INFJ, right, because they're empaths and they're so empathetic, that's what they do. They can't see through the smoke of love bombing. Okay, great. I identify that now. And I return it to them tenfold. What does that do? Tenfold love bombers. They're complete love bomb. Oh, I gotta get my hands on this one. That's what it is, and all INFJs go through it. That's why they spend their entire lives looking for the perfect partner, because all they attract is fucking unbalanced narcissists. That's what it is. I mean, everyone has their own narcissistic traits, especially the INFJ. They're the number one personality for me. And if I know that, and if I know that I'm clairsentient, well, cool, then I'm going to shield myself, become a magic mirror that shit back to them. And it's what it is. Majority of this problem with the energy harvesting is energy vampires. A vampire cannot see their reflection in the mirror, and they don't do their research. They don't know that Pisces has lived every sign on the zodiac. So Pisces can embody every sign on the zodiac when they come into balance. The INFJ has the uncanny ability to mimic all the other 15 MBTI personalities. There's only 16 personalities on this planet. That's how they use placement tests to place your ass in society. Wealth is upside down. They're having ego deaths and they're losing everything, looking for everyone else to blame except themselves. When you point the finger, there's 4 more pointing back at you. That's a blessing in 3s. That is a good deal for me. You have learned your karmic lesson. Should be a good deal for you because you're learning a karmic lesson, right? But then there's a mess and someone has to clean that up. And I'm responsible for my own 2 acres right here. That's it. Everyone else, they're trying to steal that. It's just what it is. The devil can't rob an empty house. However, that is. You learning a lesson from me? Great. That's a blessing. You learning your karmic lesson? That's a blessing. Whatever mess you have to clean up as I focus on my own, that cleans up the playground. That's a blessing in 3s. What comes in 3s is protected in 4s. And then vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Divine justice is the 5 of swords. Put your heart into it. Simple enough. Manifesting grid. What are we looking at? Oh, no. They tried to unalive an Earth Angel. Oh no! Have they really been using black magic on Earth Angels like all these tarot readers are talking about? Oh no! Metaphysical means of sacrifice of red rum, and then here you come with fucking Jack the Shining. Yeah, that's what they're expecting. They're expecting me to come to the door with the Empress axe. That's what it is, right? Now, and you can't promote peace, love, and happiness all the time. You have to look to your right, look to your left. See that light? Are they triggered? If they're by themselves, they have to deal with themselves. However, if you're in the company, no matter how hard they're trying to hide it, if every reader on the planet is telling you that my light irritates their demons, then you have to ask yourself, what the fuck are you doing hanging out with demons? Don't you think that's a little, doesn't that lead to hell in the past? Hell, I'm helping out this demon. I love this demon. Yeah, well, they also told you the pathway to hell is paved with good intentions. That's what it is. All right. Families in the upright are starting to see how they tried to sacrifice, they tried to stop a divine union, a union between the root chakra and the crown chakra to the higher consciousness. Oh my God. They don't even do that shit to alcoholics in recovery going in a 12-step program for a spiritual awakening. That's what it is. Women who can't teach you anything. That's what it is. And I can't do anything about that. Hell, I can't even teach Virgo how to get back in her own picture and not bring her 3-star baby hackers into my reviews. That's what it is. My business is my new baby. That's what it is. And you're going to let 3-star hackers come in and hack my baby? Oh, God. Take you to the island. You get to go to the island of the lizard people. Show some gratitude. That's what it is. Right? I mean, you've got readers talking about don't give them any energy. And all I can think about is every reader on the planet is giving them energy. And I've already asked them to exit stage left. They've been dismissed. How are you going to teach love and understanding? How are all these readers going to talk about you hacking my business? Fuck out of here. That's what it is. You've been dismissed. Or now I'm not worried about that shit. That's what it is. Right? Karmics are learning karmic lesson, and you have to expect that. There's always going to be an opposition. Everybody is always going to be jealous, envious, hateful, what it is. They always want what they can't fucking have. And when you get a union with the divine, oh God, they have a union with the divine white light. I don't have that. Oh man, I didn't do the inner work for that, but I want to steal everything that they have. It's the house of the Leo rising sun. The devil can't rob an empty house of the Leo rising sun. That's what it is. Fucking been putting their upside down masculine will into doing it. That's what it is. That's why I learned a long time ago. A lot of readers don't do personal readings because of the fucking problems it causes when people's deepest, darkest shit gets uncovered. You're trying to help them out. Pathway to hell is what it is. You uncover something that destroys their life and they want to blame you for it. Well, you came to find out the fucking truth. Right? And you try to get the hell out of there and you end up having to deal with authorities. Oh God, they want to poison you because you're spiritual. Oh, your beliefs don't fit their fucking narrative. Oh, they get paid to poison you when their pen is mightier than the sword. Oh, fuck, they can rebuild New Mexico. No intuition. No intuition, having half-wits with a degree. A degree to me, and I've heard some of the most successful people in the world say, I believe it was Steve Jobs, you can certainly correct me if I'm wrong, but he said he dropped out of college because it severely hindered his education. To me, a fucking degree with the way they have this system set up designed to make you fail is the number you stop when you put the oven on. Yeah, I've stopped at a degree. So here, let me just stick my head in this oven and see if I get any smarter. That's what it is. Black magic was used in the past. That's what it is. Right? They invoked the wrong spirits. Right? You can't have all of these readers on the same page and be wrong when they don't know each other. That's why I have sourced them. You can do all that. I have done the fucking work for you. Feel free to go and check grade my test. Go ahead and grade my spiritual test that everybody failed. It's just what it is. Right? And I hear these, and I understand women are expensive, but when you have some that do absolutely fucking nothing and expect you to get a maid, and it's just what it is. It's just what it is. I totally understand that, but they're not going to do any work, any inner work, any outer work. They want to cause fucking problems, and I understand that. I understand, especially when Pisces INFJ are notorious for attracting narcissists like a magnet. I knew that before I birthed this business. right? What is the energy in the cards? Malignant, dangerous narcissists. The intuition has shined the light on their darkness. What's the problem? They're the ones you put in charge of your fucking lives. Though they don't give a shit who they hurt. That's why they designed the system to specific. You're their fucking cattle. You're their sheep. Cool. That means they shear you and lead you to the slaughterhouse. That's what it is. Energy exchanges in the upright, and over top of all of it, yes. Fucking spirit says you have absolutely nurtured the wrong side in all of your states of affairs. That's what it is. That's why Pisces is moving in silence and doing this shit alone. Because the less those with no intuition know what's going on, the less they can fuck up or band together. You gotta admit, though, that shit is pretty funny. Talking about the Leo rising Phoenix energy is birthing a new baby, and you got a Virgo in the back that's trying to shoot down the Phoenix or bring an end to the baby. Cool. That means they're wanting me to abort my business, right? By leaving me reviews and blaming it on hackers. Cool. So I get a 3-star reviews from my new business baby hackers. That's what it is. That'll be their biggest fucking flex in life. That's what it is. But that's the question you have to ask yourself. What is the difference between when my birth chart says that as a healer with a business and when hundreds of readers are telling thousands of people across the planet, picking up that energy in my diamond white crystalline aura? So we'll just leave it at that. And go gossip about that shit. Share it around the campfire. Don't really care what you do. It's just what it is. However, keep in mind, if that has been the energy that these people have talked about, and what comes around goes around, what are they upset about? This is the viewing room to an execution chamber. These individuals have woke up every morning expecting that execution of metaphysical means to have taken place. What has happened in return? What they wanted for another is what they wanted for themselves. New level, new devils. Oh God, we've lost a loved one on the other side of the screen. What they put out is what went back on them. You need to fucking raise better whatever's going back to put nutrients in the ashes to ashes, dust to dust. It's what it is. I believe they were told stop, no, and don't warned a long time ago and given the information. And now you have individuals being picked up by these readers for going out and doing graveyard magic at night. I saw that shit remote viewing. I went and did content in the graveyard during the day. It's just what it is. I had seen it, I heard it in a reading, and I went and let them face the angels over my shoulder before they fucked. That's what it is. And they're still at it. That's the thing. And you're talking about they don't give a shit who they hurt. Confirmation. They just want to see their own alive magic work. So when you have readers talking about them causing natural disasters with that energy manipulation, right, then that is a them problem, a you problem, and wherever those natural disasters were. That's what it is. That's what it is. No one has called and said anything to me. What are they going to call and say? Hey, man, sorry we couldn't put you in the grave. Sorry your techniques are more powerful than all of ours put together. Sorry, man. Yes, you are. You're a bunch of fucking sorry humans. Namaste.